Hey all, out here fishing Dania today. Um, Doing another afternoon trip. These afternoon trips are actually really fun and relaxing. Um, Going for tuna. Should be good. Stay tuned.
So I had to mute it here because I don't know what I was thinking, but I was blasting music most of this trip. Um, so started out jigging and didn't take long before I hooked up to something. And I looked down and there's about a 9 foot bull chasing this fish up.
Okay, that was interesting. Big old shark following this dude up. Probably about a 9 foot bull. But good luck, buddy.
So I got a little bit deeper and marked a big school of tuna as I was dropping down my first bait. And it didn't take long before that to get hit, but it ran for a bit and then just kind of came off. Um, I guess the circle hook didn't set, but you know, it's still early in the day. I knew, okay, if I found a tuna school right off the bat, they're gonna be here all day. So it was just a matter of time to go find another school. And a few more drifts later, finally hooked up again.
Hooked up. Did a few drifts. First drift hooked up, lost them. Then second drift had 2 cutoffs. Third drift, some green water moved in, slowed things down a bit. Now we're hooked up. Ate the shallow deep bait. That's why you saw me bring in the other one.
Had to bring in the deep bait because I'm dragging this fish in, it would have tangled with the other deep bait. So easiest thing to do is get it out of the way before you even pick up the rod. At this point, it could be either a tuna or bonita. So far, this fish isn't coming up to the surface, so in my mind, I'm thinking maybe this is maybe it's a tuna.
It's off. Oh yeah, it's definitely tuna. Digging like one. Nope, it's a bonita. God damn it.
Yeah, this bonita fooled me good. It was digging.
Yep, just a bonita.
It was digging the entire time. It never came to the surface and fought on the surface like they normally do. Occasionally, you'll get a bonita that does that.
Got his head down.
At this point, I'm just enjoying the fight because I don't know how the rest of the day is gonna go, but so far it's been kind of slow. So a fish is a fish. Unfortunately, not a tuna, but you know, that's I would say this is cut bait, but get some good karma. So immediately the next drift, I'm watching the shallow deep bait, and it's like it's not bouncing like it should, and it's getting heavy every so often. So I'm thinking there might be a fish on there, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm just waiting for it to at least take off or do something. But yeah, it just never took drag. Just kind of bent the rod just a little bit. So just gonna reel up the deep bait again and catch whatever's on there.
Yeah, that is definitely on.
So this fish pulled no drag whatsoever. I really have no clue what it could be.
It's heavy. That's the one. He's digging. I said that's the one for the last one, but this one's way heavier.
So now this one's digging like the right kind.
Pretty tough. Now he knows he's hooked. I was like, this fish is coming in so easy.
And right about there, I see something.
Oh,
You know, like a lightning strike. I'm looking in disbelief.
is that a fucking wahoo?
Because
Dude, I just got a fucking wahoo eat my goddamn... Holy shit. Well,
yeah. So about a 40 to 50 pound wahoo just took a swipe at my tuna. And unfortunately I have no wire, so I couldn't put this back out to hook him anyway.
I just had a wahoo come up and fucking take half my tuna. Holy shit.
Yeah, he chilled at the front of the kayak for a bit, enough for me to see what it was. I'll never
God
forget.
damn.
I'll never forget that. It was cool.
Oh well.
So next drift,
Be on again.
you know, at this point I kind of figured out where these fish were.
gonna go in shallow and play in the shallow stuff, but might stay out here a little bit longer. Hope I don't get taxed like last time.
So this fish is just coming in nice and easy, just like the last one did. Kayak comes straight up and down.
Just woke up. It's on the surface. Could be a bonita.
So after being deep, this fish shot straight up and just started fighting on the surface.
Waits off. I think it's a bonita. Oh, it's a black. Little black fin. That's why he's fighting so hard. He's hooked under his chin.
So I thought he was hooked under his chin, but the line just went, he was hooked in the corner of the mouth, but the line went under his gills. So I was pulling him kind of sideways.
This is an odd fight because he's hooked under his chin.
Yeah, it was doing big pinwheels instead of the small tight ones I usually do.
I don't want to gaff him because he's only like only 5, 10 pounder. Fish. That's why I come out here in the afternoon.
So, did another drift, and as I was pedaling out or pedaling in to do a drift, I marked the school and decided to drop my jig down, and hooked up pretty much instantly. I didn't have to jig at all. The fish just hit on the drop. I did have both my deep baits out, but was able to drop a jig and sneak it in past my deep baits. It was a big tuna school.
Well, we're trying to get a limit, so this one's dying.
So once again, I noticed that the rod isn't bouncing like it should, and it's kind of loading up, but not pulling any drag. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe it's another tuna.
Hold on, Benny, hold on.
But I'm not in any rush. Got 3 tuna already, so I'm thinking, okay, it's gonna be a 4th. But the school, there was 2 schools that I marked. There was one up top in like 80 to 100 feet, and there was a small school down deep, like 200. Obviously the tuna were in that 80 to 100 foot. But I was thinking, okay, maybe my far deep bait's in that depth.
say that?
What's that?
I'm hooked up again.
Yeah. You need to go down and kayak at my favorite stuff. I'm getting my hair cut right now. My father is using it for.
I don't know. I don't know what this is.
I really got it dragged because I got this motor going.
It's not really pull and drag. It's straight up and down.
You know the little 5-pounder?
I don't know yet.
He's gonna take a run, maybe. We'll see.
He's got to wake up. I got no wire, so it's a CUDA.
Little pencil CUDA. That's what it is. Let me check this call. I'll hit you back.
Alright, see ya.
I'm gonna demo here.
So once again, I have no idea what I hooked. Could be a tuna, could be a bonita, could be something else, but it's straight up and down.
Arms are tired. Wants to stay down at about 200 where that thermocline is. I don't know what I hooked. It's not acting tuna-ish. I think it's going to be a jack of some sort. Almaco or AJ.
So at this point, I'm pretty sure it's a jack. I'm not feeling any tuna beats whatsoever.
What a fun workout. There he goes.
So, found another school, dropped the jig. This school was again a little bit deeper, down about that 200-foot mark. Hooked up pretty fast on the jig.
Marked the school, dropped the jig down, and hooked up. Allow him to go. Not what I'm after. Battery's going back. Hooked up to something on the way in.
Was passing over the third reef, marked a big school of bait, and hooked up once my pilchard went past it.
I think it's a king. Like a Cerro. I'll take that all day long.
That's why I love fishing Dania Beach. Especially in the summertime, you get the run of Cerro mackerel.
Big Cerro. Holy shit. God damn. Missed him.
So I'm trying for a head or belly shot with the gaff, and he is just not wanting to cooperate.
Fuck. Don't dare throw it, dude.
At this point, I just had to settle for any shot I could get on him.
This is a day. This is a day. That is exactly what I wanted. Alright, let's get this out of the way. nice bonus on the way in. Well, that was a great day. Caught fish pretty much every other drift, if not every 2 out of 3 drifts. So it was fun. Blew through my bait, which is always a good thing. And got dinner. Got a bonus, personal best, not Spanish, Cerro, which don't get many of those nowadays because I really don't troll in shallow, but decided to toss a pilchard out on the way in, and yeah, he smoked it. So hope you enjoyed this video. Till next time, see ya.